Whoa, we're blurry already. Let's sort this out. How are we doing, ladies and gents? How are we doing? It's all better. Bit unusual though. Why is it so weird? How are we all doing? So Venom. Let there be carnage. I thought we would talk about that today. Monday live stream. How are we all doing? Are we good? Been busy, been hectic. So we'll sit here for a little while, make sure people can drop in. Did my trailer reaction review. Breakdown. Not a lot to break down. There were some very interesting snippets from that trailer. Stan Lee cameo. Spider cameos. There's even a new host that's been confirmed. The host for Toxin has been confirmed. So there's a few bits and pieces in this trailer which we're going to talk about, sort of break it down and things like that. But I hope we're all right. Oh, camera's improving a bit now. There we go. So I hope we just thought we'd just talk about it, basically. I'm going to wait, obviously, a little bit, let people drop in. If you're watching this after the fact, jump forward like 5 minutes, I guess, because this will be up on the channel anyway. But yeah, let's sort of talk about it, shall we? What's this? Horseradish power and the ads have kicked in. I'm now having a meditation on a midnight laundrette, apparently. What the fuck is this? Will it be woke? Probably not. I doubt it. Andrew Singleton. Carnage is waiting for a hero. They will never come. While smashing a spider. Love that Easter egg. There's a lot of hints for Spider-Man now. The Daily Bugle being one. But I don't know how much I trust that as a hint, because of course we now know in the Spider-Man universe that the Daily Bugle was like well, from how it's been portrayed as like a sort of an internet Alex Jones guy, the Daily Bugle is that sort of thing. So we'll see. Nikki did not like the trailer. Trailer was weak as fuck. Tom Hardy is not the right casting choice as Eddie. Too goofy. Yeah, I mean, so that's why a lot of people liked the first one and a lot of people disliked it. So this is the point of contention, which I think is going to be interesting to kind of get into here, is that, look, I enjoyed it for what the first one was, which was just dumb fun. A lot of people that are diehard Venom fans really didn't like it. I get that. I understand it. They sort of made him a bit of a joke, a PG-13 joke. I understand people did not like it based on that. I understand Nikki's comments here saying, he's not the right casting choice as Eddie. I agree. Like he plays him weird. He plays him. I don't like how he plays Eddie Brock. It's not Eddie Brock, but I still like the character that he has created, but it's not Eddie Brock. So I think there's a few points to kind of delve into when we talk about this. So it'll be interesting. And yeah, Nikki, again, so she's elaborated further and said he always looks confused or out of breath. Yeah. Or like he's constipated. Now I've said it, you can't unsee it. Go back and watch the trailer, which we'll watch together. He looks constipated. Half the time he looks constipated. Like he sat there and he's like, is something going to come out or not? That's basically what he looks like. So anyway, Tom Hardy can be serious, but the character itself is really goofy. Only way for him to work in MCU is if he gets seriously pissed at Peter. Yeah, I mean, his characterization is goofy. I disagree. Venom has had that goofiness about the character in spite of the more brutal edge, but I agree it isn't Eddie Brock. However, Eddie's core had always been centered on Spider-Man. So yeah, yes, he misses that sort of focus. People are seeing the constipated thing now. That's it. Chris Raposo says, just got the DVD this weekend. Oh, you just got the DVD? What DVD? I assume you mean the Blu-ray. I think you mean the Blu-ray, hopefully. Unless you're meaning the DVD of Venom. Epic. Also great end to Alien Isolation. What's the next game? May I recommend Deus Ex Human Revolution? Or is it sequel Mankind Divided? I'm playing Resident Evil Village. First episode was up on Saturday. Was going to do an episode today, but as you can see, there's been 5 videos released today. And also for members, there's been the Doom Eternal, the Ancient Gods playthrough as well. So, and I've just done a Skype hangout for patrons before this for an hour as well. So I'm chock-a-block. I cannot. But I am doing Resident Evil Village, and I will be doing a whole bunch of them tomorrow, which will then be released for the next coming days. I'll just release them as well, just like a normal video I would release. There's not a set day for them. They are just going to be released. They're going to be in their own playlist, and they're going to be there. So if you're joining in now, guys, we're going to be talking about the Venom 2 trailer. I'm going to break this down into a few bits and pieces first. I want to get your guys' opinion on the first film, whether you liked or you disliked it. Then we'll talk about the trailer, because I think it's good to get a census of whether people, a general consensus of whether people liked the first one or not, and then whether they liked the second trailer or not. So that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. If you want to join in this conversation, do what Chris Raposo did here by joining in immediately, by using a super chat, basically. It's a great way to support the channel, great way to join in the conversation. I will read questions. I always do. Don't take me for other YouTubers that just ignore everyone. I do actually read the chat and talk about it. And, take your questions and stuff. So Bud Boy Productions says, the Spider-Verse is confusing me right now. There's stuff from the Raimi films dotted throughout, but we already had a version of Venom in that. I'm confused. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be... I don't know. We don't know until we get the new movie. The new Spider-Man movie, I don't think anyone's going to know anything yet. So I think just wait for that, really. So let's talk. Let's talk Venom on a whole, right? Let's talk the first Venom first. Then we'll talk about Venom 2 trailer and go from there. What are your guys' opinions of Venom, the first one? When did it release now? 2019, I think, or 2018? 2018, was it? When did it release? I can't even remember. Was it 2018? Oof! God, that makes me feel old. That is 4 years ago, ladies and gents. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not 4 years ago. 3 years ago. That still makes me feel old. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk. Did you guys like the first Venom or not? And whilst you guys drop in your opinions, for me, I liked it for what it was. That first trailer dropped for the first Venom. I was not expecting it to be a good movie. Right, by modern day comic book standards, right? Comic book movie standards. It looked to me like a throwback, like a 2000s throwback, which makes a lot of sense because it's got Avi Arad behind it, who's behind a lot of that era of comic book movies, for instance, as a producer. But the trailer sold it as that. So when it released, when I watched it, I wasn't disappointed. I was getting what I expected, and a little bit more because it was a lot more fun than I think the trailer painted it out to be, but not necessarily deceiving. So I enjoyed it for what it was, but I'm not a hardcore Venom fan, and obviously I understand that there'll be people that will disagree and go, "No, it's absolute trash. It was fucking garbage," and I get that. I hear you. Calm down. Don't dislike the video. So that's my general opinion of it. There was massive issues. Again, I don't like Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock. He's not playing Eddie Brock. I think he's playing someone else completely different. It's his own version of another character in that universe. I think the final fight sequence was dumb. You could barely see anything. There's loads of problems with it. But to me, it's like a beer movie. Sit down, drink a beer, have a laugh, switch off. You can talk to people whilst you're watching it, but it's just good fun. Harmless. That's how I would call that film. So let's get some of your opinions. Marshmallow says the Skype hangout was decent. I actually always get excited to see the other patrons and interaction with them. Thank you so much. So Marshmallow is a Patreon as well as a member, actually. So thank you for the double support. And obviously joins in on the Skype hangouts that we do via Patreon for the $10 or more per month tier. So if you do want to support via Patreon, because you get different benefits on Patreon than you do membership, head on over to Patreon. The link is in the description box. I don't really talk about it much, but I do have a Patreon. So, Nicky, the first Venom was a solid 6 out of 10. Definitely has that Sony stamp. I'll agree there. Chris Raposo, I like how they picked Woody for Carnage, but I dislike their approach of Venom. He's too slapstick comedy for my liking. I would have made it more horror. Yep. Chris says the first film was good. Would have preferred it to be darker, but it was passable. Would like the sequel to be a lot darker. So we're going to cover that because it's not going to be. Let's be honest. And I think they did a good way of fooling people into thinking it was going to be a lot darker from that trailer, but it's not going to be. You got to think about what Avi Arad has said in the past and what he caters movies to. Definitely not going to be. Daniel Palomo says, Venom was flawed, but I enjoyed it. However, Tom Hardy's portrayal of Eddie Brock is not accurate. I'll agree there. Joseph Pullen says, never watched it. Look, crap. Venom without Spider-Man. Straight to it, mate. Venom without Spider-Man is like Peter Parker without Uncle Ben. True. I liked a lot of the first movie. The trailer of the 2 is meh, but it's not the movie, so never mind. I think these 2 movies should have their R-rated version in Blu-ray. Interesting. Yeah, I would agree. There were some rumors of that as well. First Venom was okay. We need to rewatch it. Tom Hardy is always a joy to watch. However, I think he was miscast. I think a lot of people share that as well. Andrew Singleton says, pretty sure Venom movies Eddie Brock is a result of studio mandate for we want Peter Parker, but can't get Peter Parker, so we turned Eddie into Peter Parker. That's a very interesting way of looking at it. One, which I think probably has some level of validity behind it as well, actually. Vasi Reviews says, I'm looking forward to seeing Andy Serkis's work from the director's chair. Likewise, actually. So the general opinion on Venom, the first one, yeah, I mean, people seem to, again, divisive, it seems. The general feedback is that it's quite divisive. It was enjoyable despite piss-poor cinematography and Michelle Williams' wig. Yeah, that was pretty bad, to be fair. I like the first Venom. It was better than I thought it would be, kind of like Darkman or Thomas Jane's Punisher. Big, dumb fun. Yes, it's of that vein, isn't it? And that's what a few people seem to have that opinion of. I'm just looking up, seeing if there's any more sort of feedback on the first Venom, whether anyone else wants to give their opinion on it specifically. Didn't one of the producers say they would consider it an R-rated? Hey, didn't one of the producers say it would consider an R-rated movie? No, Avi Arad is the guy, and he has said it will basically never be R-rated because he's making it for his kid, like his grandkids and stuff like that. And also, he's the main money man. Avi Arad is one of the main money men behind it. And so let's talk about Venom 2, right? Let's talk about the trailer, right? Let's talk about the trailer for Venom 2. And I'll pull it up here as well. We'll pull it up and have a good look. We can't watch the trailer specifically, ladies and gents, but we can do freeze frames basically. And the reason why we can't watch it is, of course, because the stream will get copyrighted, and we can't do that. Right, so here we go. Right, so a few things to consider when we're going through all of this. This is just the weird opener that Sony do. They always do their weird little openers for some bizarre reason. I don't think... So let's have a look at this for starters, right? I don't think that they've actually improved the CGI. Because that tongue is wandering around in that mouth all over the fucking place. Now, this is important because if you're building on something that has been seen previously, you do want to improve some of the CGI a little bit. And I still think Venom looks good. I think Venom's fine. But yeah, like they haven't improved the CGI, which is a shame. I think that is a shame. I think that's dumb. I think if you're doing stuff like that, you really should improve some of the CGI. Marshmallow says it's dumb fun, something for Friday night. Yes, absolutely. So, trailer itself, we obviously see Eddie Brock heading into the prison. Cletus smashing into stuff. I hate it when trailers, don't you just hate it, ladies and gents? When trailer companies do this, they're like, oh, the trailer starts now. It's like, yeah, we know. I've clicked on it. I just want to watch the fucking trailer. What are you doing? Like, come on. I'm just waiting. Here we go. Now we got the trailer. Ladies and gents. Good fucking God. So annoying. So annoying. So, So yeah. So anyway, I'm talking a bit nonsense here. Right. So let's have a look. Right. So again, I've got to go frame by frame. Sorry, but I have to. So the rules: no eating people, and then of course we open with all of this massive scene setting. Now this is an opener to the trailer. I actually think it's quite good because what they're doing is they're building off of what they'd already established. So they'd established the relationship that people, they established the relationship, and people really enjoyed the relationship between Eddie Brock and Venom. So they're building off that, and also they're not hiding the symbiote in this trailer, which I do think is actually quite good. I think that's pretty decent. Not too bad. Marshmallow says, imagine Venom with GVK level CGI. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they could do this a lot better. But I mean, this looks terrible. Like the CGI is not that good in this, which is a shame. But they've still got a long time to improve it. A long time, actually. So yeah, it's not something which we can really judge just yet. But I will say you can sort of judge it because it does look very similar to how he looked in the first one. So if that's anything to go by, it probably just looks like they used some of the same models, which they should have redone some of it. Like some of the textures on this are a bit off. Retardo Morph. Come on, guys, don't trash on Venom. We're not trashing on Venom. We're just talking about it. You need to understand the difference, my dude. The part of the trailer when Venom was cooking looks super cringy. Yeah, so they're trying to build on the relationship that people liked before, basically. And I don't hate them for choosing to do that. I don't hate them at all. I can see why it does look cringy, though, to some people. Finbar White says, hey, Mr. H, everyone, I hope you're well. I'm looking forward to Venom 2. Just hope the fight scenes are not as dark as the first film. Yeah, they were very, very dark, actually. Very, very dark. But thank you so much. Thoughts on Andy Serkis being the director? I'm hoping this means it's a bit more serious in tone this time. I heard he's a comic fan. Yeah. So I've got a lot of hope for Andy Serkis as director, but he will be strong-armed by the studio quite a lot. So as much as he would want to do certain things, Sony are renowned for strong-arming their directors. So I don't think that that's actually overly a positive sign just yet. So anyway, this is obviously, the cooking thing, maintaining, obviously he needs so many calories to keep his metabolism going and all this kind of stuff. Fine. It's a good way to open the trailer. It really is. This is a marketing decision. This is, let's give everyone exactly what they liked. Literally exactly what they liked from the first one. Nikki says that Andy Serkis did a breakdown of the trailer. Might want to watch that mistake. Yeah, no, I know. I do know. We can't watch it together, though, because copyright claims and such. That's why I can't actually play this for you guys, because copyright claims would come through immediately, which is pretty annoying. So we'll skip a lot of this because this is, quite a long part of the trailer. It's like fucking 30 seconds. God damn. But this sets the tone of the comedy for the film, which, again, if you didn't like the first one, I don't think you're going to like this. So this goes some way to establishing that it absolutely will be that sort of PG-13 tone again, which, interestingly enough, over here tells me that the rating was 15 in the UK, which is surprising, actually. I didn't think it was so high. But yeah, this would be that sort of PG-13 rating in the States again, basically. Because this kind of humor here, I mean, that's for kids. That is kids' humor. It's not that funny. So this goes some way to establishing who this film will be watching, or who'll be watching this film, should I say. But again, not bad. Good way to open it. It's appealing to the people that liked the first one, basically. And I think that's fine. I don't hate that. I hate on them for doing that. I think that's absolutely fine. And then we get our first sort of few Easter eggs and things like that. Mrs. Chen talking to Venom and things like that. I quite like that. They're building off of the fact that obviously she knew of Venom. She saw him full blown. I like the fact that, characters haven't suddenly forgotten the previous events, because I hate it. I hate it when characters do that between series or movies and things. We get our Stan Lee cameo over there. Nice little Stan Lee cameo. I also don't think Sony has to do that. I think they're doing out of respect, which is actually really quite nice, to be honest. I don't think that's bad at all. I don't think there was any other Easter eggs in here. If anyone remembers any or anyone knows of any, I don't think there was. And then, of course, we get our introduction to Cletus Cassidy. Andrew Singleton says that he liked the Stan Lee cameo subtle and unadvertised. Yeah, it was quite nice, actually. It was nice. Now, I can't make out any of this stuff on the walls here because I was looking for clues, Easter eggs, and things like that on the walls here. I couldn't see any. But I'll tell you one thing I did notice straight away, ladies and gents. Straight away, what did I notice? They changed that dumb goddamn wig. Good. I'm so glad they changed that wig. It was awful. Nicky agrees. Thank heavens they got rid of his wig. What was that atrocity? I have no idea. Like, who signed off on that shit? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Now, I believe this is them getting ready for the chair, which we see later on in the trailer. Bowser 1 2 3 4 5, terrible hair. God damn, it was so bad. Bub Boy Productions, the wig sucked, didn't it? It was awful, absolutely awful. Now again, in here, I don't see much. I don't see much of what Easter egg wise and things like that. I see something there, hell something, but that's about it. Again, I can't see too much. Don't notice any major Easter eggs, many teasers there, anything like that. Skullman says, looking forward to Venom. Let there be carnage, even if it's rated PG-13. I hope that they could release an R-rated cut of the film in the future. Yeah, it would be good if they could. Big Al Games says, just joined. So sorry if you've mentioned this. I've read that apparently this film isn't rated R because Sony saw that Birds of Prey didn't do well. No, it wouldn't be. That won't be the reason why it's not rated R. It won't be rated R because Avi Arrad's in control. And the first one wasn't rated R, and they're not going to want to change it. That's why they're not going to want to lose the money that they earned from the first one, because they made a lot of money from the first one, and by and large, that's because it was PG-13. So yeah, no, it's got whoever said it's because of fucking Birds of Prey. That's not right at all. That's got nothing to do with it at all. It's genuinely got nothing to do with it. It is because they made a lot of money from the first one. And they're like, well, why would we change it? That's a formula for money, you know? And from a business perspective, that makes perfect sense, in fact. Richard Shepard says, I enjoyed Venom. I like the banter between Venom and Brock. The main villain was pretty flat, not many layers to his character. I'd have liked to see some body horror during the transformations also. So I agree with that, Richard. And I think, actually, looking at this, that's probably what you're going to get, which is good, which we'll see as we go through this trailer. So I never understand why they say this year only in theaters. Nah, mate, you do release the Blu-ray. What the fuck are you on about? Why do they always say that? Only in theaters. Like, come on, shut up. But yeah, like I say, it's the same. It's the same CGI models. They don't look to have improved it, which is a shame. That's a shame. CGI technology has obviously improved in 3 years. They could have done something better than that. But yeah, no, they haven't. Paul Wright says, did they not do a 15 rated version of the first Venom? So that is basically PG-13, yeah. That is, so we don't have PG-13 in the UK. We have the rating 15 and 18. PG-13 would be 15, basically. So yeah, you are right. Legendary says, isn't Sony trying to connect their movies to the MCU? Since that makes sense of why it wasn't R-rated. So they're trying to connect them to Spider-Man, but they don't have to connect that to the MCU when they make that connection, basically. Now, here we go, sort of our first Spider-Man teasers. Daily Bugle. Right there. So we've got the Daily Bugle right there. I think Tony Curran, who played Marcus in Underworld 2, would have made a better Cassidy. Oh, that's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick at all. Mark N. Varron says in 2007 you had Bully Maguire dancing on the street, cringe scene. Now you have Eddie cooking with Venom, cringe scene. No doubt it will be iconic. Yeah, I agree. Again, Avi Arad, though. That's why. That's why this film feels similar to that. Avi Arad. He is the guy. He is the guy. Sadly. No idea. Again, he keeps reading the Daily Bugle, and so does this chap. Now, this chap is actually confirmed now to be Detective Peter Mulligan, who is a host for Toxin. Now, I don't think we're going to be getting Toxin in this film, but this is important. This is important. This guy is Detective Mulligan. He is a host for a symbiote, so it's nice that they're teasing it up anyway. It's good. It's good. He's actually a good actor. I like him. He's been in loads and loads and loads of stuff. He's one of those guys that you always see and you go, oh, he's a good actor. What's he been in? And then you look and you're like, oh, he's been in literally everything. Why don't I know his name? You know, that's what this actor is, basically. Z Devos says, sorry if someone has asked. I just joined in. Have they confirmed it's going to be R-rated? No, it won't be R-rated. They said from the off that they weren't going to be doing it R-rated anyway. I'm pretty certain anyway. He's a brilliant actor. Can't remember his name though. Yeah, exactly. Literally everyone can't remember his name. It's Stephen Graham. That's the actor's name, Stephen Graham. And obviously he's reading the Daily Bugle as well. So again, more teases for Spider-Man. This looks shot for shot the same from the first one, doesn't it? Almost. Is that not the same? I mean, it's not. Is it the same? Is this one of the same shots from the first one? I don't know. It looks like it. It does look like it. Or at least the same restaurant. I don't know. It looks basically the same. My Titan 101 says, how is the chair? I don't have the new one yet. I don't have the new chair. I've still got Squeaky McSqueakerson here. Richard Shepard says, Stephen Graham, such an underrated actor. He is fantastic as an actor. He really is. I'll tell you what. You've got Tom Hardy in this film. He's a good actor. He's not doing a good Eddie Brock. But I tell you what, Stephen Graham, this chap here will elevate this movie. He will elevate the movie and ground it at the same time. What I mean by that is he brings a certain, again, kind of contradictory terminology here, but a grounded gravitas. You believe his performance. He's very gritty, very visceral, very real. And he will elevate it. But it'll also bring a performance that you genuinely believe that's not so comic book, I think. That's from him as an actor, from what I know of him anyway. I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to be really, really, really good. And I think he may even run the risk of showing up Tom Hardy a little bit because of how Tom Hardy is portraying the character of Eddie Brock. I know that's going to be controversial, but I stand by that. Mark Ann Barron says he's Stephen Graham and he's awesome. He stars with Tom in TV series Taboo. Amazing series. Where is season 2? Yeah, I have no idea. Marshmallow, remember him from Snatch and This Is England? Yes. I see Jasper Butt. Yeah. Only in theaters and then Blu-ray in 3 months' time. Yep. Every time Mr. H pauses on Tom Hardy, he's making the constipated face. There you go. He's constipated. Absolutely. On the topic of Tom Hardy looking constipated, in all fairness, Venom is eating people whole without chewing. Look, yeah, there you go. We've got an in-universe reason why Tom Hardy's pulling a dumbass face all the time. I like it. I like it. Look at it. Can I make it to the toilet in time? That's what he's thinking, isn't it? He's like, Christ, do I need to go or not? I feel like I need to go again. What's going on? Oh, so good. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Right, anyway, so we've got Ravencroft. No, I think I got confused because I was like, "Oh, this is the orphanage," but it's not, is it? This is like the testing facility. Nicky, get this man some fiber. Yep. Legendary 573 says, "Well, if Toxin is appearing in Venom 2, at least they can even the odds since Carnage is 5 times stronger than Venom. So having Toxin being stronger than Carnage can at least give advantage." I don't think they're going to have Toxin. I think they'll tease it. I think that's what's going to happen. And obviously, this is Shriek as well. So this will be Shriek. It's not Scream. I mean, this is like fine, sure, whatever. Now, I found this shot to be quite weird when he's climbing up because he looks like he's climbing up all weak. You know, like that's not the powerful jumps that we're used to with Venom. So it looks like he's been in a fight. But then I think this is paired. I think this is the Ravencroft, or it's after a fight. It has to be after a fight. And then we get a tease here, Spider-Man tease. Ed Star says, "Now I'll have to explain to everyone why I'm laughing so much." Ravencroft is the Arkham of the Marvel Universe. Yep. And then, of course, we sort of hone in here on Mr. Woody Harrelson himself, who's looking awfully young here, like he's had some work done. Yeah, he's not looking his normal sort of age self. But at least they got rid of that dumbass wig, so that's good. That's very, very good. Happy with that. Ramo Esmero says, "Trailer wasn't too exciting, and that's fine. Most trailers blow the actual films load way too early. The less I see, the better." Yeah, agree. I completely agree, actually. Completely agree with that. Now, Woody Harrelson's a good actor. I'm looking forward to him playing this sort of madman serial killer in this. Like, I do think he'll actually do a good performance. He's a good actor anyway, so I think that'll be good. Now, obviously, he's getting the chair, lethal injection. Now, some people said that, oh, he's being injected with it. I disagree. He's not being injected with Carnage. Carnage comes out of him. So look here. The symbiote. So if you look, right, I'll put my mouse on it. So here's the lethal injection here. And then as it gets closer, these veins raise up, right? They rise up. And as they rise up, as it gets closer and closer and closer, then the symbiote comes out to push it away, to stop him from getting killed. So they don't inject him with it. It looks like he's already got it, but maybe he didn't. Maybe didn't know. Maybe didn't. I don't know. Now I know how he gets it from the comics, but I don't know if they're going to do that in this. I'm not sure whether that will. Yeah, I don't know whether that will sort of fly in this universe or not, whether it will work. But you can definitely see it comes out of him. I think that's cool. And I really like this scene and the body horror element from here because it's horrifying. I think they've really, really leaned into it. And this would be where Andy Circus comes into it. This is Andy Circus's doing. Like, look at this. This is Andy Circus all over. This will be Andy Circus's doing. I mean, this is horrendous. Like, you look at his hands, like, that's amazing. Now, obviously, it's overdone with CGI and stuff like that, but it's good. Like, it's good. I think this is great. Like, they've lent into the body horror here, and I like that. I think that's good. But no, it won't be. It won't be R-rated. That's so incredibly unlikely. My Titan 101 says very Lovecraftian. It is very, very Lovecraftian, actually. And then, of course, shit goes south. because why wouldn't it? Ravencroft gets burnt down. I presume that's Shriek being pulled out of there. I would imagine. I'd imagine this one is Shriek, and this could be Carnage. That's my guess. Because later on, there's a fight outside the Ravencroft, and you can see that it is Carnage as well. I thought this was interesting, especially when we know that that is actually Detective Mulligan who becomes Toxin. So I thought that was an interesting little, almost like an Easter egg, almost Easter eggy anyway. Again, Shriek. This just confirms it's Shriek. I didn't know whether she read anything there though that she sort of lost her shit about. I can't see what she's reading, but I think maybe she read something that she lost her shit about. You're right, Jasper, mate. So here we go. So this, I believe, is Ravencroft, and Carnage has built something here. I don't know what, but you can see. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here because it look. I mean, they're all red, but then these ones are black. So I'm not overly sure what's going on here at all. But I think this is the Ravencroft. I think. And obviously that is Carnage because it's pink, fleshy. It's Carnage. Now, who was this running towards him? It wasn't the detective, was it? No, okay. Imagine if Sony made a prototype movie. Yeah, that'd be good. Carnage having teeth just doesn't look right. Should be black. Yeah, agree. They look like some of the behind the scenes with Woody in it, so suggesting that is Carnage. Yep, agree. Venom in general is pure prototype vibes. Yep. What's the next step of your master plan? Paleontologist. All right. Now this scene again, very much body horror, very horror elements. Now I like how I tell you what this reminds me of though, which I think once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. Reminds me of the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things. It's the same look, isn't it? It's the same look. That same sort of fleshy, weird sort of vibe. Do you know what I mean? Season 3, Stranger Things. Very Mind Flayer. Yeah. Just how he looks on the hands. Not here, obviously. Doesn't look like the Mind Flayer there. But do you know what I mean? It is that sort of CGI style. Tony Movie, Chappie, D9, Neil Blomkamp, #1 fan. Says, to be honest, I'm not even a fan of the title, Let There Be Carnage. I would have much rather preferred Maximum Carnage to be the title instead. Yep. And how he looks here, I think... I don't know. Like, I like all the appendages coming off him and stuff, but I don't think the body and the face of the symbiote looks... They should have differentiated it a lot more, I think. What do you guys think? I think that they really should have differentiated it a lot more, but they didn't. Marshmallow says, I have a feeling they missed a trick. Could bring in something level prosthetics for Carnage. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, they should have done, to be fair. The CGI here is bad. Yeah, it is. It is actually bad CGI. Yeah, no, I agree with that. But in fairness, it could be bad CGI just due to how they've composited like the lighting and stuff and sort of chucked it in for the lighting. It's difficult to say, really. Bud Boy Productions says that final shot isn't great. They should have saved that for when they perfected the CGI for him. Yeah, agree. I agree. You got to build up to Maximum Carnage. That cast is huge. It would be the Sony MCU Endgame level. Yeah, agree. So yeah, I think they've missed the trick with differentiating him. They've not done that much with it really. I think it's a bit crap, to be fair. Because it just looks the same. But they made that mistake with and I know that they do look similar. I'm aware of that anyway. But they made that mistake in the first one, and it's just not that good. They should have just changed it a little bit. So yeah, so there you go. There's that one. Blah, blah, blah. Venom, let there be carnage. Nicky says, I honestly didn't even realize that was Carnage until someone told me. I thought it was still Venom. Hope he is more distinguishable in the movie. Yes, agreed. This little commentary between the two of, let's kill Mrs. Chen. It's funny. I quite like it. Don't hate it. Think it's quite fun. And then, of course, this is like the money shot. But this to me, it is too much like the first one. I don't see what they're doing that's different from the first one. Like, we had a lot of similar shots, similar sort of framing and stuff from the first one with their, was it Riot? Was it Riot that they went up against? I can't remember. I don't know. Like, that to me, it's fine. But they had the same shot. Do you remember in the trailer when he sort of whips out all of the chairs and stuff? Literally same sort of shot. Yeah, whips out, comes in. It was exactly the bloody same in the. Yeah, it was pretty much identical. I don't know. I don't think they've done enough. But there you go. Look, so there you go. That's the trailer. That's my sort of live commentary breakdown and thoughts and things like that. Lots of Spider-Man Easter eggs. It's interesting. But now, let's hand it on over to you, I guess. We've broke it down. We've talked about it together. What do you guys think? Good, bad, ugly? Let me know. I'm still looking forward to it. Absolutely. Like, it's just a dumb, fun movie to me. But I know that fans of Venom will be pissed. Genuinely pissed. I think, anyway. Carnage in a church like the first time. The Venom symbiote meets Eddie Brock. Yeah, surely that's going to be bad. Yeah, I don't know. She-Venom was in the first movie. Yeah. Stained glass window shot looks like a callback to Spider-Man 3. Yeah, good. Yeah, I can see that. It was a bad move to release this trailer so close to that MCU trailer that left a lot of people on a high note. Agreed. I like the trailer. I hope it's better than the first one. Enough said. Yeah, good sort of roundup there, really, of your thoughts, to be fair. Looks dumb. I'm going to watch it. Yeah, dumb fun's fine. The thing is, it's very non-offensive, isn't it? Like, you can pick it apart, but you also look at it and you go, oh, like, it is what it is. And I think that's how I approached the first one. I was like, well, could it be better? Yeah, of course it could. But it was fine for what it was, and I enjoyed it for what it was. And I think this is going to be very similar. Could be better, had a few funny moments. Yeah. Carnage needs the bright blood red contrast with black streaks. The thing is that I don't think they're confident in their CGI anyway, just like they weren't in the first one, because everything's really dark. And you know when a company's not confident in their CGI is when they darken everything down, because they're trying to hide everything. They don't need to do quite as much texturing and things like that. It's a way to like cheapen things out as well as hide things, because they've had to cheapen things out. And I think that's potentially what they've done here. Omega Sai says 7 out of 10 needs CGI work, but overall, I think it's fine. Carnage is my favorite villain ever, so I'm hyped regardless. Yeah. Finbar White, at least we'll be able to see the film at cinemas. Be great to go back. Yeah, oh God, 100%. It will be good. I'm looking forward to that. But here's the selling point. Like Nicky says, I'm more curious to see what Andy Serkis does with this as a director. Yeah, likewise, actually. And I think that's the selling point. That is the selling point, is Andy Serkis. But remember, even Andy Serkis is not going to be all that great in terms of having, being able to battle against the studio. If the studio wants him to do something, he's going to have to do it, because he's not a big name as a director yet. Might be in future, and I hope he would be. So we'll see how it goes. Bowser, yeah, dark battle scenes. Yeah, exactly. It's that CGI thing. GVK had more day shots, but the CGI was next level. They need to work on that CGI, man. I completely agree. Yeah, the CGI needs improving, like, for sure. And Red7 says blood red, not mud orange. Carnage won't look good otherwise. Agreed. Rob Hatherley says, I think it'll be fun in places. It'll do what it says on the tin. Just a dumb, fun film. And in fairness, that's kind of all it needs to do. But I do think some people will probably be a bit, not happy with that as a result of that. Elizabeth Lyons doubles down on the dark comment and actually says those weren't dark. Those were near unwatchable. Again, yeah, a lot of people will not be happy with the level of darkness there. I'm off to the cinema a week tonight to watch GVK. Awesome. Hoping for an R rating. Feels only fitting for a Carnage movie. It will not have an R rating. Guaranteed. I bet lots of money on it. All the monies I bet on that. And the reason why, ladies and gents, is because the first one took over 700 million worldwide. And as a result of that, they're not going to want to hinder that. They're not going to want to potentially run into any, anything that will stop that money coming back in. They're going to want to replicate that exactly to a T. Those are then two films that have neared a billion mark. They've reached well over the 500 million mark. They're not going to want to hinder that. And I think people, unfortunately, are kind of kidding themselves when they think just because it's Carnage, they're going to push it to an R rating. They're not going to. Don't worry. I agree it should be, but they're just not going to. It's just business. In fact, it would be bad business for them to make it an R rating, basically. Marshmallow says, I have a feeling you'll be right about Stephen Graham outshining Tom Hardy. I genuinely think he will. Honestly, I bet you anything. I bet you. I bet you he will outshine him. And it's not even that he's necessarily a better actor. It's just that the portrayal of Eddie Brock by Tom Hardy isn't a good portrayal. I don't think it's a good characterization. So I do think that Stephen Graham will just be better. Hopefully. Anyway, I think he's a really good actor. So this could be a good chance for him as well to push it out. Sort of push his name out there a bit further. Even though he's in literally, in everything. But yeah. Bowser. Completely the right mentality here that they would have is if it's not broke, don't fix it. Yeah, they're not going to be wanting to change anything. They're just going to be going, oh, well, look, it made money. So why wouldn't we do exactly the same thing? Because why wouldn't they? Where's my dog? Oh, you're right there. Sorry, mate. Sorry. I was looking around. I was like, where's my dog gone? And he's literally right underneath my feet. Sorry, bud. I'll push my chair back into him a little bit. Sorry, mate. You're right, boy. You good lad. He's a daddy's boy. Likes to sit at my feet because he's a dude. Right, anyway. Ryan Job. Nothing came through, my dude. Maybe Google deleted that. Sorry. Woody is going to outshine Hardy. Again, Tom Hardy isn't bad. It's this portrayal that is bad. Agreed. Completely agreed. Tom Hardy is going to struggle to shine against Stephen and Woody, to be fair. Tom is good, but I think the other two have more talent. This is funny, isn't it? It's interesting that people agree, It's genuinely interesting that people agree with it. Yeah. China is going to carry this film like the first Venom. I don't think that they did they? Let me have a look. I'm not sure if they did. It hit 856.1 million worldwide. Let's have a look. It only... How much did it hit in China? So it only took... It only took 269 in China. It's a lot, granted, but I wouldn't say that was carrying it really, but maybe. But for a total of 856. 250, 269, lol, 69. From China, I guess you could say that's carrying it. Let's be fair. I think that could be carrying it. You could justify that as trying to carrying that film. Marshmallow, Ellie Moses, Let There Be Carnage on Panther Logistics. Yeah. God, I need this chair. My back is hurting me. God damn. I need my chair. I'll go beast mode on them. When is Morbius coming out? Did they push that back too? They did push that back, actually. Is Spider-Man going to be in this movie, or are they just going to tease us with Easter eggs? I think they're just teasing us. I genuinely think they are just teasing us. Do you think this will connect with the MCU? No, I don't think it will. I think they're going to set it up. They're going to set it up that there's Spider-Man. They've teased the Daily Bugle, so they're teasing Spider-Man. But I don't think they're going to show Spider-Man. I think they'll keep teasing it until they get a plan in place. But they do sound like they're planning it, so that's good. Wow, such an intimidating roar. Look, steady on, motherfucker. I'm not trying to be intimidated. I don't care. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. The squeaky chair's leaning back again. Brilliant. Okay, right. Let's have a look at this. He needs his chair to finish Resident Evil 8. I've only started it, haven't I, briefly? Do you think that Morbius and Vulture would be in that same prison featured in the trailer or not? Probably not. I think Morbius might be teased. But I don't think the Vulture will. Mr. H is going to go beast mode. Can our reality handle that? Oh, dear, you guys are funny. Which film do you think will make most money by the end of the year? I don't think that's fair, really, to say, because they will be. There's a lot of movies opening up now when the world is open, so I don't think it's fair to really judge. It won't be. It's not a fair market at that point. So I honestly don't know. Pray for that chair. For fuck's sake. The director said he made this movie as if it were Venom's world, so no MCU or Spider-Man will be shown, just small hints. Yeah, there you go then. At least Topher Grace's portrayal of Venom is so bad that anything by comparison is better. That's some epic burns there. Nicky. Mr. H, thoughts on She-Venom appearing in the movie as another character to help Venom out? I hope not. How? LM says, hey, Mr. H, how's the chair coming along? Don't have it yet. Don't keep bringing up the chair. Ellie Moses is very sorry about the chair. Hello, everyone. And Mr. H bought Blackfields over the weekend. Perfect. Oh, we don't sell it anymore. And I gotta say, some of the comments that came through, fuck me. I've been saying, I said for ages, I was like, it's only going to be available between the 3rd of April and the 3rd of May, right? I said it'll only be available for 1 month. I then chose to extend it, but I kept saying, I was like, look, it's going to be limited. As soon as interest peters off, it's gone. I was like, you need to get it whilst you can. I made certain to put Blackfield's Blu-ray release across 2 paydays, right? So April 3rd, you would have just been paid. So if people couldn't get it on that payday, then you get it on May 3rd, right? Around the next payday. So I was quite smart about that, I thought. Anyway, immediately I take it off the website. We get fucking emails. I get messages, get comments. I can't buy it. No shit, Sherlock. I told you it was limited edition. I told you wouldn't be able to buy it. I literally said, I've been doing countdowns. I've been like, you need to get it now. No fucking shit, Sherlock. Unreal. It does wind me up because you pre-warn people and then they act all surprised and you're like, mate, I pre-warned you loads. Anyway, there you go. It's funny. Funny. There is no winning sometimes. No, exactly. It's so frustrating. I've got a super sticker from Roger H. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. My postman is probably concerned why I keep staring at him when he's going around the neighborhood. Hopefully my Blu-ray will arrive this week. Hopefully. It is a bit of an issue because obviously you're in Ireland and that's considered the EU. So, yeah, maybe. We will see. We will see. I think that's probably what's slowing it down. Guys in the States, it's all been sent out. Like, unfortunately, it's kind of reliant on when it gets stateside now, which is outside of our control on shipping anyway. And it genuinely is, because you only pay for the speed at which it gets to the States, and then from there it goes. That's you can't control that. You just pay for the rate at which it gets to the States. But you guys will get it soon. People are getting them, so you will get it soon. Promise. Mr. H, thoughts on the next Venom movies having Toxin, Anti-Venom, and Scream to appear on next movies as Venom allies to fight Vulture, Carnage, Morbius villain, and also having Null as the final villain. I don't know if I'd like Null appearing anytime soon. Toxin, they've already teased now because of Detective Mulligan, played by Stephen Graham. So they've already teased him. I wouldn't mind more appearing. Yeah, I'm all for that, for sure. Stop procrastinating on stuff, people. Blame yourself. Blame yourself, H. Davis and Vassie posted on every stream, and he posted videos. Yep. Will Blackfields have any prequels or sequels? There's a prequel on the channel. Turn your notifications on, please. In fact, it's actually linked in the description box. Bjorn and Frida. Go watch it. Where? And also, if you bought the Blu-ray, the prequel's on there as well. So similar kind of question, do you think the series will build up to Null, the symbiote god? I don't know whether they have that anymore, to be fair. I don't know whether Sony owns the rights to that because it's a relatively new creation. That's the thing that you need to be aware of, is that I don't know whether they own the rights to that, because if it's a new creation, the rights deal might not involve something along those lines. Don't know. It's difficult. Like, rights deals are so tricky, but maybe. Now is a good time to surprise us with your secret stash of extra Blu-rays you've been hiding. No, so they were made to order, and because the thing is, like I said, they're made to order. Interest died out, so they have to stop at a certain point, because otherwise it costs money. It will end up costing money to make them, which is not, like, I'm not doing that. That's counterproductive. I'm not losing money on Blu-rays. So no, that we're not. We're not done. No more, literally no more at all. When I said it's limited, it's limited. So there was 601 sold. There will be no more, never again. That's it. It's done. Completely done. I've got itchy fucking beard now. Comrade Commissar Yuri says, Tommy, we're lost. We've lost H. Not sure where he is. It's becoming a British Blair Witch project. What the fuck? Oh, brilliant. Multiverse of Madness will make a reference to Venom and Morbius. Interesting. I wouldn't mind if they did that, to be fair. My Time 101 is heading off. Good night, dude. Peace out. Only 147 likes. Come on, guys. There's 340 of us in here. Yeah, do hit the like button, guys. Please do, if you can. That'd be great. I mean, you're still here, so it'd be good if you could hit the like button. Arturo Trevino, good evening, Mr. H. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm all right. Not too bad. Pretty tired. Been pretty busy, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it. I'll get my fan ready. I'm excited for the Blu-ray. If I missed something, why would you need a fan? I think I missed part of the comment there. Oh, you'll be fanning yourself when you see it. What? When you see what? What have you said, Finbar? Let me go up to what you've been saying. I'm very confused. What have I missed here? I got a confirmation for your Blackfield's Blu-ray process this morning, Sage. Can't wait for them. Good. Good, dude. Yeah, I'm aware there's a whole bunch of things which were sort of sent out today. That was weird. My webcam booted me off. Yeah, so I'm aware a whole bunch of stuff went out today, so hopefully that'll be going out. That's all good. Man from U.N.C.L.E. was great. Man from U.N.C.L.E. is a good film. I really like that. Alicia Vikander is very good in that, actually. And so is Debicki. I can't remember the first name of that woman. Debicki. She's very good in that as well. John Davies is sharing my rebuild project on my second channel. I've got a car channel, guys. Please do head on over there. If you like cars, I'm rebuilding a rally homologation car, a Nissan Pulsar GTIR. You might like it. Paul Wright, I received Blackfields last week and had an email today saying most have been shipped out. 450, I think, email said, have been shipped so far. Yes, so 450 have gone out. There is a final 151 to go out. So they will be going out as of probably all of them will have gone out by the tail end of next week. Now, the reason why I say that is that there was 500 in process. So we should have had them by now. But then we put another order in. But that should have been last week. So that could have come in this week. So they should all be gone out by the tail end of next week, basically. But we'll see. They should. The Harlequin, but will there be a sequel? I need to know if the Black Knight Evil Forest Demon is still knocking about. I want to know if it's safe to dangle my feet out from under the duvet. The Black Knight is he's gone. Nah, he's still around. The Black Knight was I had sequel plans, but I'm never going to be able to do it. It's just too much money. Marshmallow, can I get it on my loud? On my loud. You in shorts? What did you watch today? Did you watch my car channel today? I'm assuming. Have I added to my sleeve recently? No. I had some stuff done last year, but that was last year, so not really recently, to be fair. Do you reckon they'll show the Sinister Six characters in future Sony Venom films and Sony Marvel films? Kind of a let's throw this at the wall and see what sticks method. I hope not. I hope not, because that would be, that'd be a shame. I don't like that. Oh, let's just throw everything and just see what people like. I think that's a bad attitude to have, but we'll see. I mean, it's Sony, so they do have that attitude, to be fair. So yeah, who knows? Also, ladies and gents, I do need to say this actually. A bunch of people have been saying that YouTube has been removing their likes. Have you experienced that? Because I've asked people obviously to like videos recently, and people are like, it is literally removing my likes. So now I've got you here live. Is it doing that for you? Because that'll be concerning. Yeah, someone says yes. There you go. There's one. Yeah, other people, yes. Yes, YouTube really do that. Yeah, there you go. Okay. That's fucking annoying, isn't it? Considering the algorithm really likes at the moment, it's fucking annoying that it's removing the likes. Piece of shit. Fuck you, YouTube, you stupid fucking cunt. Oh my God. Fuck's sake. Oh, I hate YouTube so much. There's a lot of people saying yes, more so, actually. A common idiot says, I've seen live streams drop likes in real time. Wow. That's bad. Lady Scythe says, my likes stick so far. I've seen that happen on live streams. Yeah. Interesting. So this is apparently happening on other things. What? You got a message from Sega Europe. Scroll up. Did I? What? Where? I'm looking. I can't see. Oh, here we go. Sega Europe. Nice there. How you doing? Evening. Just wanted to say we loved your Alien Isolation videos. Hope you enjoyed the game. I did very much. Thank you I did like the game. Thank you very much for dropping in and seeing my second Alien Isolation playthrough. The game's fantastic. You need to make a sequel. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think we worked together anyway. I think I did a giveaway with Sega Europe at one point. Let me have a look. I'm fairly certain I've we've been in the Twitter DMs. Yeah, Sega Europe. Yeah, so that's actually legit, by the way, guys. That is actually Sega Europe. Because I've spoken with Sega Europe in the DMs on Twitter. We did a giveaway. When did we do that? We did a giveaway for Alien Isolation in 2019. So quite a while ago. So yeah, no, that is actually Sega Europe. They were really kind, actually. They gave away 4 or 5 copies of no, it was AVP. It was AVP 2010, I think. That was ages ago. That was really good. They're nice guys. They're good to work with. Like they were like, yeah, do you want to do this competition thing? I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. Like I don't get anything. I think they gave me some free games, but some of them I had, or I can't remember. But it's nice. It's nice when companies go, we want to give back to your fan base, because normally like YouTubers will go, well, you got to give me something. It's like, no, you should be trying to get, if a company approaches you and goes, we want to give your fans something, that's when you go, yes, please. That's really kind of you. But yeah, no, they were cool actually. They were good to work with. Anyway, there you go. Sorry, just to reiterate, they were actually legit people. Marshmallow, Sega Europe. Yep, need a sequel to Alien Isolation. Yes, yeah, it would be cool. It would be cool to get it. I don't think they'll be able to do it anymore because of 20th century, not 20th, yeah, 20th Century Fox now being owned by Disney. I don't think they'll be allowed. I don't think they'll even be allowed to approach it, which is a shame, to be fair. Massive shame. Bane 8472 says, Mr. H, I received the Blu-ray Saturday, watched all the features and the documentary twice. Awesome. First feedback on the documentary. Documentary is great. Could have easily watched a 2 to 3 hour version. Big thumbs up. Well worth it. Thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you so much. I was really proud of that documentary. Genuinely, really proud of that documentary. So yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I'm really glad you liked it. Yeah. The team are sadly working on something new instead, but it'll be a blast. Well, that's good to know, guys. That's really good to know. Again, people are saying is it alien related. I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it will be alien related. And Marshmallow, thank you so much, dude. You're bloody kind. You are. You really are. Oh, interesting. So I've actually covered this a good few times. Tell us about your story and what made you want to start a YouTube channel. So my story. What do you mean by my story? Because I'm actually going to be doing a sort of I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I will do it. I will be doing a members only stream where I can sort of take more personal questions and things like that. But tell us about your story and what made you want to start a YouTube channel. So what made me want to start a YouTube channel was, as I was teaching at the time, in London. I'm just going to ease my back up. So I was teaching at the time in London, and Alien Covenant trailer dropped, and my line of work, the industry of which was being taught, was not an industry that you could really geek out in. Not many people would be like, yeah, I want to talk about this 100%. You'd just be laughed at, basically. So I saw the trailer and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a video. Why not? So I made a channel. I called it something random, and I made like a little avatar. Hands up if you remember the avatar. Only OGs remember the little avatar. Like proper OGs remember the avatar. And so yeah, so I then did that, and I spoke about the trailer, and I was like, this is great. Talked about the trailer, geeked out about it. That's what started the channel. People responded really well. I don't know why. Maybe it was the deep baritone voice. And yeah, and that's basically what did it. I had a very annoying way of recording videos back then. So I had a MacBook Pro. No, I didn't have a MacBook Pro. I had a really shitty old laptop at the time. And what I did was I had a Sony Alpha 2000 or something like that, A2000. I can't remember, but it was a little camera. And what I did was I recorded from the microphone of the camera. So I recorded a video, but I stripped the video of the audio. This is such a long-winded way of making videos, such a pain in the ass. Because it was the only good quality microphone I had, basically. And it wasn't even that good quality, but it was all right. And so I did that and stripped the video from it. And then I made videos like that, basically. That was how I did it. Jasper! Good to have you on, mate. You all right? You all right, buddy? I'm looking at you. So that is basically how, that's how I did it, basically. That's how I did it. That's why I did it. I just wanted to talk about it. Jasper, you all right, mate? You want a treat? You want a treat? Right, I've got to get him a treat. I've said it now. Right, anyway, I'm back. So that's how and why I started the channel. Just wanted to geek out, wanted to talk some shit. I did. There we go. That's what happened. How do I become a member of the channel? Do I join Patreon? No, so you don't have to. So you can join the channel. Guys, it's dependent what you're on. Some people on iPhones and things like that can't. But it's like down. Or you go to the main channel page. It should actually come up, like join channel. To be fair, Vincent Wolf, holy shit, he's that jacked. Cheers, appreciate it. Apparently, I walk like a boss. I walk like someone who's trained legs, and my legs hurt and stuff like that most of the time, or like I need to. Yeah, I don't know. Jasper could out deadlift Mr. H easily. He could. He really, really could. Let's hope let's hope he doesn't start coughing like last time. I know. Oh my god. I hope not. I really hope not. Yeah, Jesus. That. You all right, mate? You're right. You got some fluff on your face. What you got some fluff? You got some fluff on your face. Can I have it? Thank you. You good boy. You good boy. Good lad. Come here, you silly dog. What are you doing? You look very concerned, bro. Come here. Good boy. You good boy. Anyway. We had fluff on Jasper. Can't let him have that. I'm 37 and I decided to be jacked like you, and I'm making that shit happen. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Good dog, Dad. Yeah, well, he can't have fluff on his face. He pulls fluff out of his toys all the bloody time, to be fair. So super annoying. Have you ever considered being a leg model? I have not. I don't think my legs are not that big, to be fair. I don't think I'd be able to do stuff like that. Is your watch a Rolex or Omega? No, fuck no. God, no. My watch is not expensive at all, but I would recommend them to anyone. So it is not that expensive. It's a Citizen Eco Drive. And like it's not an expensive watch, but the mechanism is very, very good, very reliable. It's solar powered. It always tells the time like accurately. Sapphire cut glass, so it doesn't scratch. Like I've smashed this in gyms, and like I don't take it off when I train. Like it's smashed into the gyms and weights and all crap like that. It's very good. Like it's sturdy. It's not expensive though. So like I'm not like I like watches, but I'm not gonna spend thousands on a watch. I think it was like $300. So it's quite cheap, to be fair, for like a watch, for like a good watch. And it has never ever needed the cell replacing. So I've never changed the battery because it's a solar powered watch. So I've never needed to change it. And I've had it now for, I don't know, 2021. I must have had it about 6 years, I think. 6+ years. It's good. I'd recommend them. Mr. H can't stand up without ever misbehaving. Pretty much. Since I'm avoiding spoilers while playing Resident Evil 8, I haven't watched your playthrough yet. What are your thoughts on it so far? I've only done the one playthrough. So I've got as far as I've got in that playthrough, which wasn't very far. I almost got squashed by the Hagrid werewolf. And it that's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler at all. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine so far. I just haven't played enough yet. I will play a bit more because I need to do a lot more for you guys on playthroughs and stuff like that. I rest my case, Jarl. Yep. What's this? Mr. H's story. Bought a demigod with a mission to make thousands happy and bless us with his YouTube channel. And probably saved the word a few times as an SAS agent. You guys are fucking hilarious. Buffering. Is it buffering, is it? That's annoying. Citizen make decent watches, to be fair. They really do. Eco drives are nice. They are. They're very good. They're cheap, but they are good. I genuinely recommend them. 100% recommend them. My Staffy does that all the time. Staffies are cute, actually. So basically, I mean, obviously, we started this trailer, this stream talking about Venom. It looks interesting. I'm intrigued to see where it goes. We'll have to see, kind of what happens and things like that. But yeah, does anyone who doesn't follow me over on Instagram? Follow me on Instagram at Mr. H Reviews. Same as this here. Follow me over here at Mr. H Reviews. Do it now. Mr. H is going to be the new Bond. No, definitely not. Mr. H Reviews, check out my channel if you want to see Buddy, my dog mate. I will. Yeah, I'll check it out. Not right now, but I will check it out for sure. It's not just the chat that can't behave. Even the videographer for that behind-the-scenes doc could stop his eyes camera from being drawn to them hams. Fuck's sake. Oh dear, the documentary is good. I like the documentary. It's good. Yeah. What's your favorite movie with Woody Harrelson? Don't know. I don't know whether I've got a favorite movie. One of the best recent ones he was in was the Three Billboards. He's really good in that. Very seemingly complex character. Thought he was good. Genuinely thought he was good, actually. What? The only salt is from games journos over Resident Evil 8 because of big booba mama and fat baron. What is big booba? What is that? What's that? Is this something that I have yet to watch? Yet to appear in Resident Evil 8? Some big boob lady. What? That'd be interesting. Twitter is cancer. Yeah, I agree with you there. Oh, the vampire lady. Oh, okay, Lady Demi something. Yes. Yeah, I haven't seen much of that though. I avoided all the trailers. Like, I've got no idea what's going to go on in this. I didn't watch any of the trailers for it. Again, like I've been a bit trying to avoid certain things that I actively want to watch. Lady Dimitrescu is modeled by Hitomi Tanaka. Let's have a look. What? Are you joking? I should not be Googling. Don't Google that, ladies and gents. Don't Google that. Just as an FYI. Don't Google that if you're at work. Listen, Mr. H, you should try a game called Prey. It's so good, and I think you'll enjoy it. So funny. Don't Google that. Don't Google that if you're at work. It's not what you want to be Googling. I'm telling you now. I think I played Prey on I've warned you all. Why are you Googling it? Don't Google it. Jesus. Right. I think I tried it. I think I tried a bit of Prey, but I couldn't get into it. But I think it was the the controls that I was doing it on. I can't remember what I was playing it on, but it wasn't working for me, basically. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. Ah, Jesus, that's fucking hilarious. That is so funny. Ah, dear, oh dear. You say don't Google that, and of course, what's the first thing I do? Yeah, exactly. Fucking so funny. So funny. Everyone's search history after the stream. Yep. I'm so lost. Don't Google what? No, I'm not going to tell you again. You're not allowed to Google it, guys. Come on now. It's the not suitable for work Googles. Right, ladies and gents. Yeah. Does anyone have any major questions or things like that at the moment? Because I think we've covered Venom enough, haven't we? To be fair. So, has anyone got any actual sort of questions to go around or anything like that? Let me know. Because yeah, we sort of covered Venom, and we're sort of a bit directionless now, I guess, with this stream. I'll research her further at a later point. Yeah, I bet you will. Fuck's sake. I reckon Mr. H hones his legs by eating rhubarb. It is secretly his nuclear fuel. You are completely right, horseradish power. You are completely right. This is a PG-13, not R channel. Yeah, I gotta keep some of it on the down low. Can't do too much. Even Elizabeth Lyons googled it. Fucking hell, that's it. What are your predictions for Spiral from the Book of Saw? I don't know. I honestly am a bit confused with where that one's going to go and how that one's sort of going to approach it and things. I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. I don't have any massive predictions though, dude. I think it will do middling. It's not been long enough to do like a soft reboot like they're trying to do. Do I watch any of the Game of Thrones? Yeah, I've watched it all. Miss H, do you play COD Warzone? No, I don't. Miss H, cinemas open next Monday. Any plans to watch anything in the coming weeks? Yeah, any new movies, basically. I might watch GVK on the big screen. I probably will, in fairness. But yeah, new movies will be the focus. Miss H, I wonder when are we going to get the Blu-ray version of Black Fields? I've been selling the fucking Blu-ray. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Ah! Been selling it for a month and a week. What are you doing? Of every single video in the description box. Go and buy it whilst you can. Now you can't buy it because it's limited. Fuck. Right. I don't know what to say sometimes. I genuinely don't. Best protein powder. Cheapest protein powder. I just buy clear whey protein from My Protein. It's good enough. It works. I like it. It's good. When is your strongman comp happening? 5th of September in Essex. I'm doing a strongman competition. I've never done one before. I'm literally just doing beginners, first timers, beginners, because I've never done it before. It should be a good laugh, to be fair. So if you want to come along. It's September 5th in Essex. Jupiter's Legacy. Has anyone seen it? I've done a whole review of it. It's on Le Channel. It's good. I like. It's good enough. It's not like actually good, but it's good enough. Do I ever collect model cars when you were younger, or do you still? I got model cars down there. Actually, I like a little model cars. No, did I miss your super chat? Sorry, I asked if you would play Mass Effect in future. Sorry, dude. I've done some Resident Evil lore videos, actually. There's a Resident Evil lore video playlist. Go and check it out. And I probably won't play Mass Effect, but I have done Resident Evil lore videos. So, yeah, check that out. When are you going to be raising the front of your truck? I remember you saying with the new exhaust, you need to fix the rake. So it's not raising the front. The whole truck is getting custom fabricated coilovers. So the whole truck will be changed. Like it will have coilovers. So all the leaf springs are getting cut off. The front, the weird sort of struts on the front being cut off. I've got all these boxes down here of metal work. It's going in for like 4 weeks. It's having custom fabrication done basically to have coilovers installed. So there you go. But yeah, it'll be raised up. The whole thing will be raised up a couple of inches, which will be good. Like it'll drive much better. I'm looking forward to it, to be fair. Finbar White says, what's the best thing with fish and chips, mushy peas or beans? Beans, but technically neither. I like gravy with some chips. Gravy's great with chips. Awesome. Oh, you did buy it. I was wondering when the shipping starts. Oh, it has started, dude. No, it has. Sorry, the way you worded the question, it sounded like you. Yeah. They have started. When did you buy it? Because it was first come, first served. So when did you buy it and where are you based? If you're based in the States or Europe, it will take a little while. And that's not from our side of things. It gets to you, that country, and then it has to go through the processing in that country. And that's what slows it down. But yeah, no, they have been shipping, dude. They have been shipping. Promise. The truck is going to look like a beast when it's finished. I hope so. I really like that truck. It's good fun. Really, really good fun. No updates on the Matrix recently at all, in fact. No, there hasn't been any updates. They've wrapped it. It's going to go out soon, so yeah. Ellie Moses, can you send me a new chair? I won't be rude like Mr. H and turn it down. Hey, now. I was not rude. But yeah, it was a complete mess. Sorry. I absolutely screwed that up, didn't I? I really, really did. Andy Circus just said Venom 2 is not connected to the MCU. Thoughts? I mean, it's not really. Like, they won't be connecting it to the MCU. They can have Spider-Man in it. They are allowed to put Spider-Man in them, but they won't connect it to the MCU. They just won't. Cheers, Mr. H. Hope all is well with you today. Yeah, I'm all right. Not too bad. Plodding along. My back hurts because I don't have my chair. Ellie? But yeah, I'm good. I'm going to a movie audition this month. It's a Scream-style horror film. Any advice? Scream. I don't have any advice, to be fair. So one of the things I said to my actors was don't be performative. And so, like, some of the actors' performances were garbage in that film, admittedly. Really pissed me off as well, because that was genuinely the best takes I could get. But some of their performances sucked. But it was don't be performative. Too many people act like they're acting, and you don't want to put on too much of a show. And I think that's why some of the good actors just almost play themselves to a certain degree. You need to bring more of yourself into it, I think, than anything else. It helps stop being performative. First come, first served. Wait, what? Oh, the Blu-ray, sorry. First come, first served. How's that an innuendo? Am I tired? Is that an innuendo? First come, first served? Is the cum bit the innuendo? Is it the cum bit that's the innuendo? I should stop saying that. That would get me demonetized. I'm trying to think what the innuendo part of that is, actually, to be fair. I don't know. Not overly sure at all, really. I wonder if Mr. H has done any Silent Hill videos. Can't remember ever seeing any. I actually haven't, believe it or not. I have not. I've not done any at all. I probably should. I would like to. I think they're good. Yeah, I think they're good. But yeah. Yes, sorry. So it was the cum bit then, right? Okay. Well, no. At least I know. At least I know what the innuendo part of it was. I genuinely didn't know. I was like, what's the innuendo part? But hey, look, I know. There you go. It's all good. I'm happy to know it. It's good. I love a good innuendo anyway, guys, so please do keep them coming. Watch Blackfields in the documentaries, really enjoyed it. Good, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the documentary. What did you think of the yeah, what did you think of it? I'm saying really enjoyed it. Like, thoughts? Would you like it to be longer? Was it too long? Was the pacing good? What would you like more of the interviews and stuff? What would you have liked more of or less of? Am I from Essex? No, God, no. I'm from the Midlands, actually. I'm from the Midlands. Mr. H chat is so laid back and relaxing. It's the highlight of my Monday. Good. I'm glad. I honestly, I love doing these. These are just good hangouts for me. Like, I like it because you guys like it and it's enjoyable. Like, it's just fun. I genuinely enjoy doing these. They are good fun. Good thing Mr. H is a buffet, all you can eat. For fuck's sake. Oh, dear. You could add to that. You could be like, no, you need a big appetite. Fuck me, honestly. Jesus. Right, anyway. Royston Parker. I'm going to rile people up with that one as well. Royston Parker, would you ever drive Ferrari if you were given the opportunity? If so, which model, Mr. H? Yeah, I mean, look, I would be happy to drive any car given the opportunity because I like cars and I like to experience cars. I would happily drive a Ferrari, probably not one which has the spontaneous combusting issues. To be fair, that would not be good. But yeah, no, I would drive a Ferrari again. Like, I don't care for Ferraris, but I would definitely drive one. Like, I would definitely drive one. If someone said, "Hey, look, I've got a Ferrari. Would you want to come and review it or whatever?" And side note, guys, like anyone in the UK that does have. It doesn't even have to be like an actual really, really interesting car, but a car that someone, thinks could be good for a review, maybe a weird, quirky car, like a weird old car, something like that. Like, if you're in the UK and you want to meet me and you'd be like, I'm fully insured. I can drive other people's cars. If you'd like me to drive your car and review it on my car channel, I'd be game. Like, I'd genuinely be game. So please do let me know. In fact, there was a fantastic subscriber that was watching my birthday live stream, and I spoke about the Pulsar wheels, and he sent me an email, and he's like, I've got some wheels that were on my old Pulsar. Do you want them? I was like, fuck yes. Like, I'll come down and grab them off you for sure. Like, 100%. That'd be great. So yeah, like guys, let me know. Like, my email is always in the description box. Email me. You can email me about anything. Like, I do genuinely just it says for businesses, but people can just email me. I do get emails, and it's quite nice to hear from people. So just email me. In fact, actually, that's how I know I have transgender people that watch me, because I've had emails from them because I have asked people. I've said, "Hey, look, I'd like your opinion on stuff." It's always interesting conversations. They are genuinely well, anyone who emails me is always nice. Very, very nice people. Anyway, sorry, kind of ranting off a little bit there. Give us an R-rated version of the documentary, raw, uncut. There was a lot of cussing that was beeped out, I think. We had to sort of soften it up a little bit, but I mean, it is raw. But there was there was nothing captured which was horrible. Like, you did see me in the documentary, you see me sort of, sit down on the floor, and I'm like, I'm really sorry, guys. Like, this is shit. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And all that's completely... Oh, Jasper, you all right, mate? All of that's completely legit. It's not staged. It was genuine. More behind the scenes stuff. I like seeing all the inner workings on how film's made, thought process that goes into it. Went back and watched Making of Terminator 1 and 2 other day. Fascinating watch. You will really like the Breaking Lights one then, because that's a more in-depth documentary. Which, side note to anyone who has bought the Blackfields Blu-ray, we will be selling the Breaking Lights Blu-ray soon. We will sell that soon, and I think we'll probably sell that first before it gets released. So if anyone wants an advanced viewing of anything before it's actually released to the public, then that's how that will go down, I think. And I think hopefully the people that have bought the Blackfields Blu-ray and have obviously seen it will then see the quality of the Blu-ray and go, oh no, I definitely want another one. I'm hoping. I am hoping. Miss H, length was fine. I did agree that it was like Conan. I like the actors. All agreed on your vision and seeing the chemistry with the actors. Good. Oh, nice. Wish that Black Fields was longer. I understand it's a short film. Okay, good. No, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice to hear. That is nice to hear. Jasper hears the voice of God. They cancelled the Golden Globes for next year as the Hollywood Foreign Press Association has been accused of racist, sexist comments towards actors, Tom Cruise, Mark Ruffalo, etc. Yeah, no, I heard that. Yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing's a fucking cesspit, isn't it? Let's be honest. The whole thing's a cesspit, so it's all garbage. It is all garbage. What's this? Martin Stallard says Electro from the Amazing Spider-Man 2, the same version that will be in Spider-Man No Way Home. Don't think so. I'm not sure. Paul, you're in Essex. Hopefully you'll come and see. Yeah, please do, man. That'd be cool. It'd be nice for people to be there, to be fair. So that'd be cool. New merch idea, cartoon, you sitting on a throne with Jasper at your side. Or Jasper deadlifting asking, where's my treat? Epic. Love it. Brilliant. Guys, I think that's it now. I think we're done here. I really enjoyed this stream. This was good fun. Please do follow me over on Twitter and Instagram at Miss H Reviews. Miss Zen has dropped $1. Thank you so much. Please do follow me over on Twitter and Instagram at Miss H Reviews. Please do subscribe to my second channel. It's in the description box. Called Car Nonsense. You can see my legs on there. But thank you all so much. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Peace out. Take care.